Telltale's The Walking Dead is no stranger to cut content, and that's been talked about to death, no pun intended. However, I did want to explore the more mysterious side of the fandom, and that would be the miscellaneous appearances of the characters in other media. I know a lot of people probably don't even think about it pretty often on how much Clementine and Lee have showed up other times, especially in other media. A great example of this would be the mobile game, The Walking Dead Road to Survival. There are multiple other Walking Dead mobile games, but Road to Survival was the only one produced by Skybound. Skybound are the people that make the Walking Dead comics and currently Invincible. There have been multiple other Walking Dead mobile games, but most of them are produced by AMC, and these AMC games have to follow the same licenses that the TV show does. They don't have the rights to use Clementine as a character, let alone any of the other Telltale characters. But due to Road to Survival being directly impacted by Skybound and the comic series, they had free reign to use as many Telltale characters as they wanted, and they genuinely did. Even since 2013, since Season 1 wrapped up in May, they've been showcasing new character designs for each of the Telltale characters, surprisingly enough. And some of them look more badass than their game counterparts, surprisingly. It makes you really wonder what they will look like if they survived a little longer in the games. A cool thing about this collab would be that they actually did give some of these Telltale characters unique storylines with comic characters. Unfortunately, they weren't voiced since Road to Survival was a mobile game from 2012 that ran for 2024, meaning, yeah, it shut down. And due to this, there wasn't a huge community behind it either, especially not behind the comic series as much as it is the TV show. Due to this, a lot of the artwork wasn't preserved, and the artwork being preserved would have helped a lot in making it look better than it does in this 19x20 1280 video. A lot of the artwork I had to actually screenshot or find older posts from it on their Facebook page. A cool fact about this as well is that Clem, design from 2013 that they originally released, got an update in 2023 to make her look more like a survivalist. Wasn't able to capture and find every screenshot of every Telltale character, especially the New Frontier characters, unfortunately, as some of them are pretty prevalent in the game back in 2016. It's already hard enough finding the original Season 2 Clem sprite, and unfortunately I couldn't find it here either. The only one I could find was her re-release in 2022 that gave her baby AJ in a card. Days to Die was a base building survival game similar to Fortnite Save the World. This game released in the mid-2010s, and unfortunately this game was also discontinued. They did have a Skybound collaboration as well, which meant if there's zombies, there's The Walking Dead. And this actually allowed them to use characters from Telltale's game as well. Unfortunately, a lot of these designs are rough to say the least. They did the absolute bare minimum when it came to incorporating these characters into the game, with a lot of the characters just importing their face models, and some of them looking much worse than others. I'm just going to showcase some of the best ones and save probably the worst for last, which would probably be Glenn. Unfortunately, this game didn't last ridiculously long, and the staying power of The Walking Dead was already kind of failing due to Season 7 of the AMC show not hitting the numbers that the broadcast usually would in prior seasons. Luckily, in 2013 was a pretty big year for Telltale. Not only because of Season 1's wrap-up, but the surprise shadow drop of Season 2's first episode in November. In this in-between season, they actually did drop a pinball game, and this pinball game did include Telltale characters, and this included Lee and Clementine, so they made a surprise appearance here. And unlike the other collabs, this collab actually does have voice lines. Unfortunately, there were no new lines recorded for this. Most of the lines are taken from Season 1, meaning that there's a lot of reuse here. However, the board does pay a great homage to the series, placing a lot of Easter eggs throughout all 5 episodes of the first season. And in a unique way, they actually did give Lee and Clem new animations as they are present at the bottom of the board. And looping back around to Tilly Wilden's Clementine book series, there actually was a prologue book released in 2021. Most people nowadays only know about the original 3 books that released. However, we did get a prologue book that came from Skybound X, and this book is not well written than the actual books themselves. However, this was our first time seeing Clem since 2018, and as I mentioned before, 2013 was a huge year for Telltale and The Walking Dead. Season 4 of the AMC show just aired, and Season 1 just wrapped up and appeared at the Game Awards. This means that Samuel L. Jackson actually showed up as a character model. He was basically just a face textural release model for the Spike Game Awards, which was something that a lot of people don't remember. It's a pretty cool redubbing of the episode 2 opening scene.
Leg off, son.
What? Are you crazy?
No, I'm Sam Jackson. Come on, Pulp Fiction, Snakes on a Plane. I know you know me.
But you don't have to chop my leg. You can see there's a release button. Just push that and I'll be totally free. I can see it. It's just out of my walkers.
See, okay.
Those walkers are 100 yards away and they walk slow. We have at least 10 minutes.
Nah. Can't wait. I got to do, man.
Oh, you're crazy.
No, I'm Sam Jackson.
Also in 2013, McFarlane announced that they were releasing a 1/18th scale version of Clementine and their Walking Dead figure line. This figure is something that I surprisingly actually owned and have owned since 2014. Sadly, I'm missing most of her accessories. But this Clem figure did have 2 variants, a bloody and clean variant. Along with this, the packaging actually was some of the most unique amongst the series. McFarlane were mainly making TV show figures, so they didn't have the opportunity to fully go into detail that they would for the comic series. The comic series was relatively short-lived compared to the AMC series figures, so they went all out for Clem and the small scale that she's in. 2 years later, we'd actually get an announcement for Lee as well, and Lee would have a detachable arm that would be in reference to his amputation choice in episode 5. However, this figure, similar to Clem, did come with a bloody and non-bloody variant. McFarlane was known for doing this with their Walking Dead figures, especially the comic series, so it was something that was cool to see incorporated on the game figures as well. Unfortunately, these figures were the only ones released in McFarlane's toy line for Telltale's The Walking Dead. Today, these are still the only articulated The Walking Dead game figures. To cap the end of this video, many people probably haven't watched The Walking Dead game trailers in a while. Outside of Season 1, almost every season has unique trailer footage. Season 2's reveal trailer has a voiceover that I don't recall being in the original game, along with footage of Clem transitioning from Season 1 and 2.
Do you think things will ever get back to how they were?
Yeah, I'm not sure when, but one day.
I hope it's soon.
I talked about this on Shorts, but Season 2 Episode 5 also has a entire cutscene that's not in the games whatsoever.
You see it? It's right there!
Hold your horses, Clem. Sorry, there's something in the treehouse and she wants me to get a video of it to show you guys.
Look, by the door! It's peeking out!
I think it's... Yep, got it.
Oh, there!
Look at
there
that.
it is! Do you see it?
Spoiler, it's a raccoon. Yeah. Oh, no! Here, your mom wants to talk to you.
Hi, Mom.
Hi, hon. What's in your treehouse?
Baby raccoon.
Wow, that's cool.
Yep.
I bet he's cute.
Uh-huh.
Well, make sure you don't try and touch him, okay?
Okay, gotta go. Talk to you later.
Hey, that's not any way to say bye to your mother.
Honey, you still there?
Yep. I'm here, Mom.
Hey, don't get my hat dirty. I said you could borrow it, not have it.
Okay.
You be nice to Sandra.
And don't stay up too late.
I won't.
We love you, Clem.
Love you, hon.
I love you too. I miss you.
Don't worry, sweetie. We'll be home in a few days.
Okay, see you soon.
The Season 3 reveal trailer also has unused content that originally had Javier as being a member of the New Frontier instead of Clem.
That one was Mark II. We must be getting close. Just hold on.
And in the case of Season 4, the Clem and AJ conversation does occur, but it's slightly different and doesn't occur on the bridge outside of Erickson.
Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. AJ, come on. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. If you see a crocodile, don't forget to scream. Don't forget to scream. Come on, you love this one.
It's a bad song. You shouldn't scream. Ever. Screaming brings monsters.
Yeah, you're right, kiddo. This song was written before, when kids didn't have to worry about monsters.
I don't remember a time without monsters.
I know. What's the first rule?
Never go alone.
Never go alone, right. And what do we do when the monsters come?
We shoot them in the head.
And what else?
Always save the last bullet for yourself.
Now, what do you do if I get bit?
Well, that pretty much wraps up all the other media that I could think that Clem and Lee have appeared in, and all the rest of the Walking Dead game characters. Thank you all for watching. On a brief note before I end off this video, I'm not a Walking Dead channel. However, I did want to talk about more of the series because it's genuinely something I grew up with. If you're dying to know more about the cut content from the Walking Dead video games, I highly recommend checking out Encode's Blood's YouTube channel, as he has an entire series based on all 5 games. This includes Michonne. He's genuinely a great Telltale channel and explores a lot more cut content than I do since I'm a variety channel. Well, other than that, I'll catch you guys around. Peace.